Now that Strive finally has frame data in the game, let's take a moment to go over what it is and how to use it. As always, we're going to keep it quick and simple, but if you need more information, I'll have more resources in the description. Let's get it. Strive runs at a locked 60 frames per second. Attack animations are measured by how many frames they take to complete. So this 5P takes 16 frames to start up, hit, and recover. When you hit your opponent, you apply a stun effect on them, either hit stun or block stun. The difference between how much stun the opponent receives compared to how long it takes for your attack to recover is what we call frame advantage. If your attack recovers faster than the stun the opponent receives, you can act first. You have advantage. You're plus. But if your attack recovers slower than the stun the opponent has, they can act first. You are at a disadvantage. You're negative. This is the way ArcSys shows this concept in-game. The total action is how long the animation takes, in frames. The attack startup is how long the attack takes to activate, as in when the attack actually hits the opponent. Frame advantage is what we just talked about. A positive value means you can act first by that many frames. A negative value means your opponent can act first by that many frames. The follow-up window is for linking attacks together. Normally, I wouldn't be able to connect a normal from a special move, but because of this wall bounce effect, I can. The follow-up window is telling me how many frames I have to connect with another move before the combo drops. That's the basics of frame data. It can seem technical, but you're really just looking at the startup and advantage, how fast and slow the attack is, or how plus and negative it is. So now with those basics done, let's go over how to actually use this information. Though you can intuitively tell which moves are fast and which are slow, sometimes you need to know exactly how fast it actually is. This is the first useful thing with frame data. You can hit your buttons and find out how fast they start up. This is a good way to find your fastest attacks to challenge with, or how slow your furthest poke is. Here with Unica, I can test her jabs to see if her standing P or her crouching P is faster. Turns out, they're both the same speed, 5 frames. What does this mean? It means I can use my P button to challenge either standing or crouching, because both will hit at the same time. The next thing to check is your advantage on block. Some moves are super negative, like Unica's slide, but just how negative is it? Oh, it's minus 17 frames, that's real bad. If my opponent uses a move that has a startup of 17 frames or faster, they'll hit me, guaranteed. But if I use the enhanced version, it's only minus 3 frames. Learning this, I now know that throwing out a regular slide is bad. It's super risky. The enhanced version, while I still lose my turn because I'm negative, I still have enough time to block because they would need to use an attack that's 3 frames or faster to hit me, but no jab is that fast. Throw is actually that fast, at 2 frames, but this leads to my next point. Being negative is bad, but how far away you are from your opponent matters just as much. Unica's slide pushes the opponent far enough away that my opponent can't throw me. Unica's overhead is the same thing. Regular version is minus 8, so I can get hit. But if I space it out to just hit at the tip of the attack, even at minus 8, the opponent is too far away to punish me. How advantageous you are and how far away you are equally matter to tell you what you can or cannot do. By learning how to dissect the advantage of various moves and situations, you can now make better decisions about when to challenge or when to block, and that knowledge is golden. And that's frame data, y'all. If there were any terms that confuse you, check the description for the fighting game glossary and look it up. If you want a more thorough breakdown of how moves break down frame by frame, Sealeaf Dojo made a fantastic video that's still relevant to this day. And if you want to just start looking up general info on frames, Dustloop.com is where people aggregate all of that data and strategy for Strive. So start messing around in training mode, figure some stuff out, and get practicing, you casual.